The song isn't even like 5 seconds in, and we're already singing the pre-chorus like wait. Another bored K-tuber making a rating discography video. Who's surprised? Anyways, you read the title. I'll be going through each mini-album, release etc. and giving each song a rating out of 10. Anything 7 and above means I like it, okay? At the start of every album, I'll put the average on screen, and at the end I'll give the average for their discography as a whole. Also, I'll only be giving full reviews for the title tracks. Besides, intros, outros etc. will get around one sentence first thoughts. Lastly, since I'm rating intros and outros, it should be obvious that those ranking wouldn't compare to full tracks, so I would prefer a 7/10 full track over a 7/10 intro. That's all, let's start. I love Generation so much. I still vividly remember the first time I heard it. I even remember where I was. I was walking home when I saw them on my feed. I watched it and my life has never been the same since. Even so, those initial emotions aren't really there anymore. I still very much love the track. I think it's a great listen, especially when I'm studying. But over time, I don't think this song is as good anymore. Still amazing, will never skip ever, just not as amazing. I decided to give it 8/10, as you can tell. I think it's good, but compared to their other releases, especially compared to their later B-sides, I just don't think this track is as good as it used to be.
Where would I go?
I think this was a perfect choice for the full group debut. It's just so catchy and memorable. The choreo mostly is really good, but I think what really makes this title track great is its synergy with the rest of the album. Generation, I think, would have been better as a single. Rising, on the other hand, is definitely a mini-album title. This isn't a bad thing, by the way. It just works so well with the rest of the album and I love it. Personally, probably top 3 favorite TripleS title tracks. I really liked Cherry Talk, like genuinely, but it's such like a seasonal song for me, like with their other title tracks. I see myself listening year-round, but with Cherry Talk I see it as such a spring or summer song that I don't feel the want to listen to it outside of those seasons. Even so, when you're in the mood to listen to it, it hits so hard. The music video is also one of my favorite of all times. It's so beautifully edited, oh my god. Moral of the story, I like this song, but not enough to listen outside of warm seasons.
자신이 지나 언제나 완성형. 나는 아름다워. Call me beauty. 귀여운 건 이제 지루해. Call me beauty. 예쁜 건 다 너.
This song is my everything you don't understand. It's one of those songs where you just have to get it and I got it. Like I love just everything, genuinely everything, about this song. The MV is also so good. If you haven't watched it, go do it right now. Shinyu is in it, like what more can you ask for? It's my favorite TripleS title track. And it may be one of my favorite K-pop titles of all time. But let me not say that. This song is not bad, let's understand that before I start. Even so, there's certain things about it that I don't really like. What has bugged me about Invincible since its release is how fast we get to the chorus. The song isn't even like 5 seconds in, and we're already singing the pre-chorus like wait. I also think this song is a lot more B-side than title track. It's a little simple, and I also prefer every song, except one, on this album over the title track. Even so, I don't hate it and I don't think it's a 7/10. So this is what we have to live with. I actually didn't really like this the first time I listened to it, but as time passed it grew on me so much that it may be one of my top TripleS tracks. I know there was controversy with how young the members of this unit are, and that's definitely valid, but I also have another problem. While I really like this song, what is different from it for it to be made for a whole new unit? This is a pattern with the majority of the TripleS units, where their sound is very similar. I'm going to go more in depth in that at the end of the video. Again, this song is still good. But how is it the next step for TripleS? What's different? It's so ironic that I was just complaining about their sounds being the same, and here comes a ballad. I also didn't know that this was like an official sub-unit. I thought it was just fun little ballad. Anyways, the song itself was okay. I don't know, it sounds like the most generic ballad, so it's good.
오히려 더 시간이 잠깐 멈추면 해. What to do?
I switched my rise bias again, so that's why we're here. Let's pull up the final stats of this little rating montage. Obviously, I really like TripleS discography. It's the type of music I enjoy, and some of their B-sides are like the best thing to happen in music as an art in general. I know a lot of people don't like their mixing at all. I personally can't tell. I'm not musically talented at all. So I'd prefer it staying that way because I'd rather not find things I dislike. And even though there's something that doesn't bug me, there are things that I have a few problems with. I mentioned this earlier. But the subunits don't really have an identity. Sure, you can definitely make an argument for their title tracks. No one's going to listen to Cherry Talk thinking it's just Do It. No one's going to confuse Girls' Capitalism with Invincible or Generation with Door. But I promise you, if I were to move around some of their B-sides to their other units, no one would notice. Right now this is a good thing, sure, because the majority really love their B-sides. It doesn't matter what unit is next because I always expect for it to have something alike. But in the long run I wouldn't be surprised if people grow bored of it. Another thing is that TripleS is super hard to get into, while I have them as one of my ults. That's more because I listened to them so much I kinda had to. I don't know any of these girls' names except two. And that's because they were on Girls Planet. It took NCT 7 years to have their lineup complete 26 members. Limelight, who also is going to have a larger / infinite member concept, just recently ended their 3-member era. In quite literally a year since the debut of AA, 20 of the 24 members have been revealed, 20 have had some form music release, and 16 have had official full debuts. And again, in a span of a little over a year since AA, we've had 6 sub-unit releases and 5 sub-unit debuts. And for sub-unit releases with full promotion and mini albums, on one hand this is good. Their first day sales have actually increased every debut. And even though their overall sales each era don't increase, the drops aren't significant enough for it to be necessary to stop releasing so much content. But what is a problem is how hard it is for new fans to connect to these girls, because there's so many sub-units already, with so many members revealed as well. There's very little incentive to get into them and rather just stay as a casual listener. On top of that, there's even less incentive, because none of these sub-units are permanent. And as of now, none of them are getting any comebacks. While I like the whole rotating members idea, I think it would have been better to have fixed sub-units that have consistent comebacks, then have the full 24-member yearly comeback, and then have a new rotating group every year. This would help them build a stronger, more loyal fanbase, which again is one of TripleS' main concepts. Their whole thing is having us fans vote for everything. The members in the next unit, the title track for the full group comeback, literally everything. So I genuinely don't understand why they would choose methods that would do the opposite. That would encourage more causal listeners than a loyal active fanbase. And whilst voting isn't bad right now, but could you imagine how much better it could be if Modhouse was smart and built their fan base first with a smaller lineup and later added and revealed more? Anyways, while this got a bit negative, I hope you all know that I'm the #1 love. That's all for today. I promise to actually have the Kepler predictions done soon. I'm just lazy. See you next time.
Yeah,